Welcome back, camping enthusiasts. In this video, we're going to be checking out the best triathlon watch that you can buy today. Our team of camping experts have spent hours researching and testing triathlon watches. These are listed in order based on performance, quality, and price, and there is an option for every type of camper. So if you're looking for the best triathlon watch, we'll have the product for you in this list. We've included links in the description for each product mentioned, so make sure you check those out to see which are in your budget range. Now let's get on with the video. The fifth product on our list is the Polar Pacer Pro. This is one of the best polar watches you can get right now, especially if you aren't super keen on touchscreen operation. We'll go out on a limb and add that the Pacer Pro is a better option than the flagship Vantage V2. It's definitely better value for money. The new screen is brighter and easier to read in broad daylight. The Pacer Pro works faster than the Vantage M2, its closest predecessor, which is evident when looking at screen transitions and load times. The addition of extra features, such as running power in the different tests, was also a good call from Polar, and further increased the getting your money's worth appeal of the Pacer Pro. The new walking test is so-so. Not like the feature isn't interesting, but it gives you a random VO2 max estimation, which isn't all that helpful. Hopefully, further firmware updates will improve this in the future. The pros are: the screen is visible in broad daylight. The GPS picks up comparatively fast, and all the tests from the Vantage V2 are present. However, the design and UI feel dated. The battery life is not mind-blowing, and it's not the coolest looking watch. And at number 4 is the Wahoo ELEMNT. This is Wahoo's first foray into the world of tri-watches, and it's a divisive offering. The key usable hit comes in the form of touchless transition tracking, where you don't need to press one of the 5 buttons to signal you've moved from swim to T1 to bike to T1 to run. Instead, it gauges your body position to determine discipline. It's a cracking idea and on the whole works well, yet it was much quicker recognizing the move from T2 to run than T1 to bike. Why, we presume, must be down to the more jarring nature of the run. Whatever the reason, you're given the option to correct splits before downloading to the app. Another fine trick is syncing to a Wahoo bike computer so you can see your swim split and on-the-fly bike data as you pedal. It covers up to 60 sports, but you could argue pays lip service to many. You see, in stripping things back, you lack the deep physiological and performance analytics of its rivals. Another complaint is that GPS is a little slow on the uptake, and the charging clip isn't as authoritative as we'd like. Despite that, we enjoyed its usability and ease of viewing on the fly. The pros are: it's really easy to use. It's intuitive and knows what sport you are performing, and it covers up to 60 sports. However, it feels flimsy, and the GPS is slow. The third product on our list is the Garmin Forerunner 255S. The Garmin Forerunner 255S is the smallest Forerunner to date, yet it offers more functionality than most full-size triathlon watches. That's right, this tiny Forerunner is now not just a running watch but a full-fledged multisport watch, thanks to the addition of triathlon mode. Speaking of new features, you can now track heart rate variability using the Forerunner 255S. HRV adds another layer to the extensive recovery and training features already included on the Forerunner 255S. Not to mention the race widget and the triathlon mode mentioned above. The Forerunner 255S is a tiny but indeed mighty wearable. The best thing about the watch, though, is that it enables people with small wrists to have access to pro workout features without any compromises. You can train like a pro using a small watch and a heart rate monitor, and that's worth the hefty price tag. The pros are: it has a new heart rate sensor. It has a new multi-band GNSS support, and it tracks heart rate variability. However, there is no solar charging, and you need an external sensor to measure running power and advanced running metrics. Remember that we have the links in the description for all the products mentioned on this list, so don't forget to check them out. And at number 2 on the list is the Garmin Forerunner 955 Solar. The Garmin Forerunner 955 Solar is a huge update from its predecessor. It offers a lot of extra features and newer sensors for almost the same amount of money you had to pay for the Forerunner 945. From a physical point of view, the Forerunner 955 Solar looks very familiar, but adds a bigger screen with better resolution, and of course, the solar harvesting power glass, which can help extend battery life should you spend enough time training outside. Interestingly, even with solar charging, battery life seems way too short for a top-tier watch. Whether it's because the battery is being drained by the many features of the watch or perhaps Garmin needs to optimize things a bit more. Hopefully, future firmware updates amend this issue. Some of the new notable features include training readiness, morning report, and the handy race day widget. Not all new features are mind-blowing or even brand new, but all add to the overall feature richness of the Forerunner 955 Solar. Add in the new sensors and GPS chip, and you have yourself a fantastic triathlon watch that's a must-buy for any self-discerning triathlete. The pros are: the touchscreen works well. The race day widget and tailored daily workout suggestions are great for people who race often. The GPS is super fast, and the updated optical heart rate sensor is accurate. However, the running power feature requires an external sensor. The best triathlon watch is the Garmin Fenix 7X. The Garmin Fenix 7X is an excellent smartwatch for anyone who loves the great outdoors, and since triathlon races tend to be held outdoors, it is also ideal for triathletes. Garmin improved on the formula that made the Fenix 6 great by improving the power glass, which now combines the solar harvesting feature with the durable sapphire glass lens. This means the Fenix 7 is tougher and has a longer battery life than its predecessor. Another great addition to the watch is the new stamina feature that measures short and long-term stamina during running and cycling activities. Knowing how much juice you have left in the tank can come in handy during longer tri races and can even encourage you to push harder at the end of the race. For this and other features to work correctly, you'll need to wear the watch 24/7, and it might be a bit of a challenge for some as the Fenix 7 is bulky. Thankfully, the watch is waterproof, so you don't have to take it off ever, even when you're in the shower or pool. The pros are: the real-time stamina meter is great for monitoring energy levels during triathlons. The power glass further extends battery life. Touch controls have been added, and it has faster and more reliable GPS. However, it's bulky to wear 24/7. Thanks for watching. That's all for this video. If you liked this video and it helped you out in any way, please give us a like and hit that subscribe button. See you guys in the next video.